What's going on, guys? Sorry if the audio is kind of jacked, the music's too loud. The music is probably way too loud. But the problem is, it's like I have a ton of like air and like noise from like, I don't know, it's 100 degrees today. I'm trying to keep the house cold. Nothing is really working, honestly, no matter what I do. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Like, even I'm wearing this headset's already too much, but hey, what can you do, guys? Anyways, so we're here to follow up on my last video. Basically, I mean, we weren't right, but we were really close on who Kashin Koji was, and I think most of like the internet community knows. You know, it's just like, and two, I apologize for being so late on this video, but I mean, the chapter's only been out for a couple days, so who cares about that? But you know, finals went about as I expected. You know, I wanted to give myself some time off to like reset, because after every quarter, you kind of want to shoot yourself in the head, as much as I hate to say it. It's just so much work and so much pressure and so much fast. And then like I'm supposed to be starting a new job today, or not a new job, but like a new research opportunity. And I don't know, I haven't received contact by any of the instructor or anything right now. So it's just like, I get that they had a big meeting, so that's just a wait and see thing. So in the meantime, I'm like, well, I'm by myself, I got some time, I'll just record a quick video for you guys, why not? And yeah, so the new chapter of Boruto, man, this thing was great. So things like don't normally happen this way, but Boruto actually dethroned One Piece in terms of sales and in terms of like on all the manga reading apps. Boruto took first across the board, and I mean, the big answer is the Jiraiya chapter. I mean, people have been saying the last couple of chapters slap, but the thing is, like, to a lot of people, like, the reason to watch Boruto is the Naruto nostalgia. This is why a lot of people actually watch the time travel arc in the anime, because, well, you get to see old Naruto, you get to see Jiraiya and all that, which is a pretty funny tie-in that Jiraiya is very prominent, like, in the manga, and then becomes very prominent in the anime. One sec. By the way, it's just my caffeine intake. I gotta intake caffeine somehow. It's really hard to come off that stuff when that's all you've been living off of during finals. But anyways, the chapter was honestly pretty decent, but here's the thing, as we find out, as we've been told anyways, Kashin Koji was literally designed to not fight Ishiki Motsuki, but to fight Jigen. So we learned that Jiraiya's sole purpose is to actually kill Jigen, and the reason we learned to we have to kill Jigen is because Jigen has two vessels, and I mean, Ishiki Motsuki has two vessels, and the whole point of this is by killing Jigen, we learn that you actually can't, he has to forcefully like reproduce into one of his vessels, because Kawaki isn't ready yet. He isn't ready to be a vessel. So by killing, like here, we'll show it soon. So as we see, when you kill Jigen, he's forced to reincarnate into Jigen because Kawaki's body isn't ready, and his karma seal completely vanishes. So it turns out that he can only go into one vessel, into one ready vessel, and then all other vessels dissipate. That's it. So they just lose it. So Ishiki is freed, essentially. This then forces Ishiki to completely reincarnate, as we see here, in his Otsuki form. Now, this is like a lot of the tie-up. It's just like, so this is how we find out, like, this is why Boruto can't really become, I can't remember his name to save my life, but because Boruto's body isn't ready yet to become a vessel. But Jigen's body was 100% ready to be a vessel. So that was that concern. So this is literally the sole purpose of Kashin Koji's life, to kill Jigen so that Ishiki is forced to reincarnate, freeing Kawaki, and this is what's claimed as the most vulnerable state for an Otsuki. This is when you can kill all Otsukis at any point in time. This is when you have to kill them, in between the reincarnate phase. So, you know, we learn all the secrets of karma, because I used to believe that like killing an Otsuki grants you power. As it turns out, no, that's the Otsuki's DNA itself inserted into the person. So now they can kill him. Granted, they still gotta fight him, but they can kill him now. Now, I get a feeling that he still finds a way to use Kawaki as a vessel, given the chapters we saw in Boruto. I mean, in the Boruto anime, the opening scene was literally Boruto versus Kawaki. Naruto and Sasuke are dead. Like, that's the thing, right? That's where things are falling. So I feel like we're still gonna fall into that arc. I think I get this strange feeling that. So my predictions for the future, and we probably won't even know until like 2021, 2022 when this is real. But it's gonna be that Ishiki Otsuki is gonna kill Naruto and Sasuke, given they could barely handle him to begin with, and he's gonna. Well, no, he has to have a vessel. So I guess my better interpretation is here's my call right now. Otsuki, Naruto, and Sasuke are gonna die trying to kill each other, given that Ishiki is actually more powerful than Kaguya. They're all gonna die, but he's still gonna basically use the bribe of power with Kawaki, same way that Sasuke fell for the bribe of power for Orochimaru to defeat Itachi. So Kawaki's gonna fall for this bribe, become Ishiki's vessel once again, and that's how Naruto. This will be probably done before Naruto dies, and then they're gonna kill each other, and this is why Ishiki will gladfully die with a vessel intact, and just to give a sense of false security. And then at this point, this is when we're gonna have Boruto, do his development arc, his training, or who knows, maybe Naruto just dies and Sasuke doesn't, but somebody's gonna have to train up Boruto. And I mean, that's a long future call away, but that's probably the most predictable path in my essence. Like, it just feels like, given that we have the characters now and Naruto learning to control, Boruto learning to control karma slowly but surely, this is probably like, it's probably near future. I wouldn't say immediate future, but probably like a year or two, maybe 3 max, that we'll finally find out how Naruto dies. Other than that, though, I mean, I can't say much else. Oh wait! Oh my God! I completely forgot. I was just talking about that. So as it turns out, towards the end of their fight, this is when we learn, because Naruto's like, why do I care about that figure out there? His mask falls off, and lo and behold, guys, he's a clone of Jiraiya. So this is along the lines of what we thought of, like, given that like Mitsuki is a clone of like his predecessors, and how took a while to prevent Mitsuki, I get a feeling like Kashin Koji is like a modified version of Jiraiya with like ninja weaponry and all that kind of beautiful shebangs. But this is I can't believe I completely forgot. This is the whole purpose of the episode, and I'm talking about future analysis. But yeah, Kashin Koji is Jiraiya, man. Like, we love Jiraiya, and that's just like the whole thing with like nostalgia-driven arcs. And I mean, this is why it dethroned One Piece this week. Like other anime have done it with like their final episodes, but Boruto did it with like a centerpiece episode, which is kind of cool. Fairy Tail, Attack on Titan, all those other shows. They've dethroned, even Demon Slayer dethroned One Piece for a couple of weeks in terms of like present, like week to week, month to month sales or chapter releases. But we're not going to beat One Piece for a very long time in terms of like, unless another anime or manga get an anime serialization past 1,000 chapters, that's not really going to happen. But anyways, yeah, he was a clone. I mean, clones are a thing. We've learned more and more about clones with like Orochimaru and the scientists. He probably has like some big ties. My dog's moving around. Some big ties, and he's looking at the door. Joey, he's at the door. I don't know. My dog weirds me out when he does that. Somebody probably came over, UPS driver, who knows.